Hello, this is Aaron Weaver. This is our Canon potato gun. It's actually a potato gun inside this metal barrel. And I'm recording this to remind myself how to fire this. This is more temperamental than a regular potato gun. So I'm going to record this for myself to show myself how we fire this thing. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to unscrew the end of the barrel. And we're going to leave it like that. If you can see up through the hole is clear. And what we're going to do now is we're going to take a potato. Because this is a russet potato, it's pretty big. So I'm going to cut it in half. As you can see, it's now cut in half. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the edges so it'll be easier to ram it down the hole of the Canon's barrel. As you can see, I did cut some of the edges. We're going to try and take this potato and ram it down the barrel, and it does take time. As you can see, the barrel hole is not that big, if you can tell. Even though it looks big on the outside, on the inside, it's not that big. And so what we're going to do is we're going to use this ramrod that I created. This end doesn't really do anything, it just makes it look cool. So we're going to take this ramrod and we're going to ram the potato down the hole. And as we ram the potato down the hole, I made a line. You probably can't see it that well, but I made a line with the knife to know how far the potato goes down. And eventually I'm going to take a piece of tape, like a colored tape, and to mark that line better. Now that I rammed it down the hole, I'm going to take what potato there's left and clean it out. Next we're going to do is we're going to take this bottle of Thruss. It's quick starting fluid, and usually they recommend hairspray, but this barrel, as I said, is temperamental, and it does take a lot of fumes. And we're going to spray the fumes, about that much. Now, I'm not sure if other people do this with their potato guns, but what we're going to do is we found out that this barrel goes from here all the way up to here somewhere. And because of that, it needs air, lots of air. So we're going to give it 2 to 3 minutes for air to fill in and for some of the liquid to fall out. And then we're going to close the cap and fire it with this electrical button starter. Okay, we're back. It's been about 2 minutes. So I'm going to screw this cap back on. And yes, we are using a PC pipes to do this. So hopefully this thing will fire. Sometimes it takes a while for it to fire. Like I said, this is a temperamental gun. So what we're going to do, going to let more air in, and then we're going to wait. Okay, I waited about a half a minute. I'm going to screw this back on and see if it fires. Still hasn't fired. So I'm going to open this up. Maybe I'll spray some more spray in. Maybe I didn't put enough in. Oops, sorry. I don't want to close that. I want more air in. So I'm going to let more air go in. Alright, I waited another half a minute. Let's screw this back in. Nope. We'll have to wait a little longer. Screw back in. And yes, this has, as I said, this is a very temperamental. I don't really know why. We have more problems than other people do with our potato gun. Here we are again, another half a minute. Probably should have waited more. This thing's been on my nerve all day. It's been very upsetting. I'm going to try putting some more in and then let it sit longer. Alright, I waited a good minute. Probably should have waited another 2 minutes. Here we go again. Gave it about a minute or two of air. Really don't know what the problem is. I'm gonna try and put some more fumes in it. I have to let the air out. I'm doing that. I have a feeling we may have to rebuild the whole thing. Now, I'm sure many of you are saying, oh, maybe the spark's not working. Well, it is. The spark's working. We've tested this many times. And the spark is working. Now that I decided, okay, I'm going to videotape this to remind me how to do this right, it's not doing anything. Of course. Give it another try. I just don't know. You think it would fire? I mean, it works for everyone else. It doesn't work for me. And now it fires after a minute or two of... And I even left the cap on. I didn't even let any air in it. I don't get it. Alright, we just went through all those things. This time I left the cap on. I put the cap on right after I sprayed. And nothing's happening. So again, I'm going to air it. Okay, I waited for another minute. Put the cap on. But I wait out a bit, another minute. Okay, wait another minute. Gonna put a little bit more spray in here. This is almost empty. Now it's empty. Alright, here we go again. I'm sure this is getting quite boring. Alright, I'm going to do the same thing as last time. Leave this thing closed and wait for a minute or two. Who knows? Let's give this guy another shot. And there it fires. So probably the theory is we'll just shut it and let it sit for a while. I have no idea. Seems like it works one way and then it works the other. But anyways, that's my temperamental potato gun that does not like to work. Makes a nice lawn ornament though. Yeah, nice lawn ornament.